We all have times in our lives when we feel lonely, and it's obvious to feel that way. It's obvious to see darkness in our lives and we feel hopeless. These days, especially because of corona outbreak, most of us feel anxiety, panic attacks, and loneliness. And it's obvious to feel that way when we are in uncertain situation. Today I would like to share with you all my own experiences, and I've talked to my few friends about why we feel lonely and how loneliness affect our life and what's the way to overcome loneliness. So let's get started. First of all, why we feel lonely? First reason, it could be when we get rejections from someone and we started feeling unworthy. We started feeling we have done something wrong. We are not good enough. We don't deserve love, and we stop going out. Second reason, it could be when we lost someone we love. My elder sister lost her husband, I believe 7 or 8 years ago. In the beginning, it was so hard for her to manage her loneliness. But today, she is an inspiration to me. Today, she is nurturing her kids with full of love and compassion. Third reason, it could be when we don't know what to do with our lives. When we are lost, we feel lonely. We just waste our time here and there watching Netflix, whatever it is. Next reason, it could be when we don't do what our heart wants us to do. I would like to share my own personal experience with you all people. As I have started my self-transformation journey in 2016, and I found few of my hobbies. One of my hobbies is photography. I really love photography, but I never took courage to start photography, even on my phone. I was in depression. I used to feel lonely a lot. And 2017, I went to Art of Living Center. I started crying in front of the doctor, and doctor told me, Sarvjit, please take time to do things what makes you happy. If you don't take time to do things which make you happy, you get into depression. And other things, it could be when we feel unloved, because no one taught us how to love ourselves. We were taught how to love others, especially women. We are taught to put others first, and we never give ourselves me time. Most of us sacrifice their own dreams, their own hobbies to nurture their family. And this is also one of the reason we feel loneliness, because we feel empty from within when we don't give ourselves me time. And any other reason of feeling loneliness? If you find any other reason apart from them, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear. So now move on to how loneliness affects our life. What kind of outcome comes when we feel lonely? What kind of actions we take? Because when we feel lonely, our mind is full of negativity. And when we are negative, we let our mind to lead our life. First one, it could be depression, because when we don't share our feelings with someone, we feel anxiety, we have panic attacks, and it leads to depression. We get addicted to bad habits like watching Netflix all the time, or overeating, or it could be smoking, drinking, or drugs, and whatever it is. We manipulate ourselves to get someone's attention and love, and we always ended up in to toxic relationship. We think we don't belong to this world, and most of us commit suicide. Now, let's talk about how we can come out of loneliness. There's only one answer: self love. Because when we love ourselves, we forgive our past, we forgive all other people who hurt us, and we accept the way we are. We work on ourselves, we work on all limiting patterns which created our past. Because words we speak and thoughts we think create our future. Whatever rejections we got in the past, whatever things happened, because of our patterns, and no one taught us that how powerful our mind is. So when we love ourselves, we take control of our lives. We start making changes in our lives, which allows us to go out, make new friends, figure out our purpose, finding new hobbies. And I believe once we figure out our purpose, what we love to do, we never feel lonely. There is a one quote, I don't know how to pronounce the person name. Loneliness is not a lack of company. Loneliness is a lack of purpose. And what I believe, loneliness is the best gift we can give to ourselves. Because as we can see in this busy world, we forget ourselves. We don't know who we are. We don't get time for our hobbies also. And I believe God wants us to take a step back and spend me time to figure out our purpose, to know ourselves more, to know our hobbies. I believe self-love is the only way to come out of loneliness. Because today I never ever feel lonely, because I know my purpose. I just learn and share my experience with you all people. Whenever I feel lonely, I know I need to change something in my life. Because whenever I don't follow my heart, I feel lonely. And when we feel lonely, it leads to self-hatred also, by the way. If you find this video helpful, feel free to like, comment, and share with those who really need to see this. Subscribe to this channel for more videos about self-love and mindset. Thank you so much for your time.